Well, hello. This is Umayo Jorge. How you guys doing? I hope you all are doing okay. Anyways, I'm gonna continue the story of my encounter with the Pleiades, the Seven Sister. Um, I'm gonna continue finishing the story. I don't remember where I left off, but um, I just want to say, all the dark witches, all the dark wizards, and the lizards, their time is up. I can't wait. Yeah, 2025 is going to be an interesting year because the Pleiades, yeah, my encounter, I saw them in human form, just like you and I. That's how they come to you. They don't come on a magical ship, like a sci-fi movie, Yeah, so they don't come in these fantastical fake ass sci-fi ships, they just come in human form, just like in the old times, yeah, where the prophet and the prophetesses used to experience angels or, celestial beings um, from another galaxy. They used to just come in human form. Obviously, you would just come in human form. Why would you come in a big ass ship, and all of this fantastical sci-fi bullshit? Yeah. Okay, so I left off last time that so all these the seven women, right? The women on each end were swinging back and forth lantern, yeah, like an old-fashioned gaslight. So they get to the crescent, they come around, and then they get to the main street and then up the hill. And I could hear their voice fading away, their laughter, their chatter, and that was the end of it, right? And like I said, I noticed that it was between 2 or 3 a.m. when this thing was happening. And I was just like, okay, so I looked around the neighborhood, um, the courtyard, and just trying to see if anyone else noticed anything or came out. And obviously, no one had. And I was like, okay, that's strange. So I fell asleep. The next morning, I go to work and I'm like explaining to people what I saw. Yeah, so obviously they didn't experience it, so they wouldn't know what I saw, right? So then I was thinking, oh, maybe there's like a neighborhood patrol, like a night watch that the neighborhood has, And I was like, let me try to find out. So I asked a few people that have been here for a while. Like I said, I've only been here for like almost 2 years in this neighborhood, right? And people are like, no, there's no neighborhood watch, and I'm like, they're a group of women that come at night and patrol the street. And they're like, no. So clearly, it wasn't a neighborhood watch. It wasn't um, a patrol group at night. Nothing. It was the Pleiades, it was the seven sisters, it was those beings that came in human form, yeah. And the time I saw them, it was like between 2 and 3, and between 2 and 3, it's called the witching hour, yeah. That's when you can encounter beings, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, anyways, and then later on, like a couple of weeks later, is when I actually started putting 2 and 2 together. And I was like, oh my God, I did experience the Pleiades, And then I found, because I come from an Islamic tradition, right? And then I found their stories in the Quran as well, yeah? I made a video about it in Somali. I might do it in English one day, but I saw them in the Quran as well, their story. And when I did the research, I also come to find out that the Aboriginal Australians would call these myth tellings, or the way they encountered other beings, as dream time. And I was like, oh my God, now I understand why they call it dream time, because it's not really lucid dreaming. It's like you're awake, you're aware, you know what's going on, but it's happening. It's like a dream like. So anyways, so if you hear these fantastical stories about these beings coming on a astro ships and these big ass ships, it's a lie. It's all made up. That's not how it happened. That is my encounter with the Pleiades. I might go in details one day, but I also have other fantastical, interesting stories, just like the way I saw the Pleiades, I saw other beings as well. And I've asked around and asked people, like, have you seen this and that in this neighborhood? And they're like, no, we haven't. So how come I'm the only one that can see them? I'm not crazy. I know what I saw. But I might share those stories later on. Yeah. Bye.